Bagfuel, baby.
Touchdown and turn up. That's how I like it.
That's how we starting off the show?
Yeah.
Touchdown and turn up?
Touchdown and turn up. That's the name of this show right here, Ghost. Touchdown and turn up.
That's the name of this episode?
Yeah.
That's the name of the episode. Bagfuel.
Bagfuel.
Ooh, one of the most popular shows out of nowhere.
Right?
Oh, hold on.
Is she ready?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go. Fuck it.
That's what I told you. You've been started.
Touchdown and turn up. We back. You heard me?
Yeah. Bagfuel, man.
Bagfuel. New edition. We'll call this the manager business edition.
There you go.
Now we're gonna talk, and we need managers and expertise because there's a lot of things going on, man. I would like to introduce you, but I'd rather get your expertise first, player. As a manager, what would you do for Kyrie Irving right now? Because he's in a thunderstorm. How can we help this man right now? Because they want to chop him off, and they're dragging and walking the dog.
I would get him a new PR team.
Why is that? Why does he need a new PR team?
Because his public image ain't looking good.
Interesting. What can he do to fix his public image?
In your eyes, in your mind, because you're watching it too. You know what I'm saying? So what can
As a manager, what is some advice? Because, people want to look for great managers to help them win and succeed in this game. What you thinking?
To me, he should probably fall back for a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes silence is golden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you gotta just chill and not say nothing and let whatever is going on at the time just play itself over. You know what I mean? And the reason why I said a new PR team is because when he come back around, he do come back out to the limelight and everybody can see him and he talking and he doing his thing or whatever. They're gonna present a new image to him that people can believe in. That people can forget the previous image that got him in the situation that he in.
All right, well, let's talk about that because he's the most giving. He's one of the most giving athletes of all time already. Okay, he donates. He done paid off college tuitions. He done helped out kids. He is over the top with giving. And that was already stated from a year ago when he sat out. So what else is he going to do? I'm just lost. Let me just ask you. Is there any room for people now to make mistakes? Because I feel like there's no room to make a mistake no more.
It's not one false move will cost you.
All right, but it's always been like that. Why is it so much more serious now? Do y'all think it's because of social media?
100%.
That right now, but social media takes us on many whirls and tumbles and spins. To me, it's no different than what we've always saw with fanfare with people. They love you, right? You make one mistake, they turn their back on you. Yeah. They always say fans are fickle. So what do you think the PR going to do for the fickle fan?
I say appeal to them. We live in America, and America loves when you apologize, when they can drag you like a dog and beat you down and put you down into submission. Especially when you're a black man. You got to remember, Kyrie Irving has close to 20 million followers or 25 million followers on all social media platforms. When he told the people, I'm not taking the jab, think how much money let's just use the 10% rule. Esso and I spoke.
When you supposed to be used 3%,
the 3%
and it was still high.
So how many people he might have convinced not to take that? Let's say what, 1 million people?
1 million, yeah.
Now, how much is you in that field? How much is a booster shot?
How much is one jab?
You said how much do it cost?
Yeah, a booster shot.
Oh, I don't know. They free.
Oh no.
What you
Y'all
mean?
give them free. See, you got to learn about your business because my wife sells insurance.
See, I don't do the insurance side. I'm the nurse side.
It's not free. It's grants and money is given. It's not free. See, that's how they trick you.
You know what? I'm gonna say this to you. Then I'm gonna say this to you to answer your question properly and not give you.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your proper question properly. I've seen them go for when people was trying to charge for them before we realized that we could get them for free. I've seen them go from 100 to 250.
Okay, but let me explain to you why it's not free. Right? When they give it to the hospitals, it's grants money that's passed. It goes through the insurance. So when my father gets the jab, he's 79 years old.
Okay.
When he went to go get the jab was like $3,000. But it goes to the insurance. See, y'all don't know that. My father's a cancer survivor, right?
Okay.
So you know the cancer survivor, they got to go get the shot inside their butt. You know how much that shot is?
Probably 7,000 to 10,000.
4,000. But you got it. But you got to get them. If your PSA goes up, you get them 3 or 4 times a year.
So now, if Kyrie convinces 1 million people not to take
a $3,000 jab. Now it's 3 jabs. Yeah. It's 3 jabs.
Yeah.
One jab, they say, let's just say one jab. Let's go low like how you go.
Yeah.
One jab is 1,000.
But it's 3 of them, and that's 1 million times 3, right?
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a lot of money.
That's per person, though.
If you do $10 per a million people, that's 10 million.
But even if it was what I say, even if it was the 100 to the 250, right?
At a
million. You understand what I'm saying?
We still talking. What, 100 million?
Yeah,
150. So
100,
just off
250 million. Yeah,
so
you
just
know
off Kyrie saying, nah, I ain't doing that. He cost the pharmaceutical $250 million.
In New York, $250 million? No, $250 million.
Yeah,
You're right. I'm sorry. In New York, because we ain't talking about the rest of the world. Let's just say he fucked with 1 million people out of the 23 million in New York State. And now Kyrie is a worldwide known ball player.
But let me ask you a question though. Do you think that he should have to be subject to something that he don't want to do because he's on the platform that he's on?
Do you want to get paid? I'm just curious.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just curious.
Saying, like,
do you want to get paid? Do you want to give back the $47 million? Do you want to give back the $47 million?
So what you saying is that what you saying is
I'm asking a question. I'm being
we
real.
all want to get paid, right?
I'm being real.
So what you saying is that
You gay for pay?
Huh?
You gay for pay?
Nah, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking. We're talking about the society, though. We're not talking about me. If we're talking about me, I wasn't taking the jab anyway.
Yeah.
Right? I rock with Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm not a money dude.
Yeah.
But we're talking about. He said, my man brought up, if he affects 1 million people, how much money is that? Right? So now we're talking to the money men. Yeah. So the money men are saying, Kyrie, do you want to get your $47 million? Do you want it? If I'm Kyrie, I'm rich already. I'm gonna stand on my laurels. I think these dudes know that.
But I'm gonna tell you on a smaller scale, just from the standpoint that you asked me about originally, from the nursing standpoint, right? That's what I do by profession, right?
Okay.
We ain't getting 47 million, but if we ain't get the jab, so to speak, then we weren't gonna have no job.
There you go.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
Do you want your job?
Yeah, I want my job because I make good money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We understand that. Ghosts don't like that. Ghosts don't like somebody that's gonna succumb to get they check.
They get money back from everybody who didn't take that jab. Is getting back their bread.
I heard, and I'm glad that they're getting it back. But we just using the jab as one way to explain
why
Kyrie's
getting dragged.
Influence.
Yeah.
Right, that's where it started.
Yeah.
Okay? It started with the jab. It started with, I'm not taking the jab, but I'm gonna show up to the gym and embarrass y'all. All right?
People didn't forget that.
Don't nobody really like a real smart black man.
And he's young.
They don't.
And he's young.
And he's rich.
Yeah.
So, and I've always said,
he's a threat.
A threat.
He's a threat.
He is the threat.
He's the threat. You got a young, rich, smart black man, intelligent black man who woke, who know what's up.
All right, so you think the PR, so let's get back to your question.
Yeah.
What the fuck the PR gonna do for that?
The PR got to make the people forget what happened, because you brought up the fact of all the positive things he did for the people. People gonna forget that the minute that he, like I said, one false move will cost you. So all the stuff he did, they're gonna forget that. But what his PR team and him cannot do is put that as a reminder. Well, I did this for y'all. How y'all gonna do that to me? And I did this, I did that. Don't nobody want nothing that you did for them thrown in their face.
I mean, they're gonna parade him. Since he did what he did with the jab, they're going to parade him. They're going to have him at these Jewish festivals. He's going to be donating to bar mitzvahs and all of that. He's going to be...
They already got him on deck.
Yeah.
He did?
Hold on. Kyrie said he's going to retire? Kyrie's going to retire?
I'm not mad at him.
Yo, he do that? He's the next Muhammad Ali.
That's a dude,
really is.
That's a dude
really
that's
is.
standing on his morals and values. And that's what I was saying. That's why I brought it up, Ghost. Do you want your money? So it's like, do you really want your money? Are you Kyrie Irving and you're worth $200 million, or you have $200 million? Are you going to let them make you a slave?
This is fake, Ghost. It's fake.
Are you gonna let them make you?
You want to know what the name of the source is?
What is it? What is it?
You ain't read it? Thank you.
What is it?
Ball Sack Sports.
Stop it! Stop! Stop!
But I do this.
But are you gonna be a slave to the rhythm for $47 more million. I know people that slaves are real for $4,000, $400.
But let me tell you something, though. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I'm not no 200 millionaire, and I'm not Kyrie, so I can't speak what he would do. But I'm gonna tell you, in my mindset, the way I think, if I was worth 200 million, and they told me that in order to keep getting this money, I had to do something that I didn't want to do, I would just lose the money. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
So you're gonna leave your career behind.
And the reason why I say that is, I'm not saying that as a person that I am today, I would do that because I ain't no 200 million or a millionaire in general. What I'm saying is, if I was worth $200 million and I had all these things I could put my hands in, I'm gonna always get money because I'm a household name.
You're not gonna
I'm
always
Kyrie.
get money. You're not gonna always get money. I'm stopping you.
Why though?
They didn't scare you with Kanye? Kanye was worth $7 billion, and a week later he was worth $240 million.
Kanye forgot who really. No, that's different though.
I'm just asking.
No, this is different though.
How is that?
Hold on,
No, you telling me? Okay,
no, this is my opinion. This is different.
Hold on. Losing.
I got him.
Hold on.
Losing $8 billion is different, right?
No. That's not what I'm saying. Hold on. That's not what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying no. I know there's a big difference. Like I know that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the way because I was reading the Kanye stuff, right, and I'm looking. I'm like this. I'm like Kanye must have forgot what it said on them contracts. Kanye was a billionaire only because of the contract. He wasn't a billionaire because he had $8 billion. He's a billionaire because of the contract. I'm looking at it like Kyrie got $200 million.
Okay.
Kanye didn't have $8 billion. The contract had $8 billion. You understand what I'm saying?
All right, but you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
We're talking about a motherfucker who was worth $7-8 billion, and in one fell swoop in 1 week, he's worth 240. Oh wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
And he looked like a broke nigga with 240 million, right? The same 200 million you said Kyrie got.
Yeah.
Kyrie got to live 40 more years.
Facts.
Kyrie got to live 40 more years with the lifestyle, eating the way he eats, vegan, chefs, family, kids. What are you talking about? And then you're gonna tell me if the Jewish people say, we're not putting no more of your Nikes out no more.
I just read something earlier today. They said they put out the new Kyrie.
They're not. You late. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you saying you late, that's why I said this is our job to pay attention. See what I'm saying?
Your job.
So now when you saying I'm gonna go take the 200 million and I'm gonna get some more money, right? And you go Hynaken, let me come get some money with you. No, no, you can't get no money with me. Yo, Yo, Space. No, you can't get no money with me. What you gonna do?
Let me say this, man.
I'm saying like that's a hard thing to say because maybe when I'm looking, I ain't looking at it right. I'm probably not looking at it. I'm looking like this. You got 200 million. If they cut you off, you losing 47. That ain't got nothing to do with the 200.
Okay.
They cut off Kanye. He lost billions because that was part of his contract. That 200 million is the money that Kyrie got.
Okay.
Granted, like you said, all right, well, you ain't gonna do Esso ain't gonna do no business with him. Hynaken ain't gonna do business with him. Ghost ain't gonna do business with him. At the end of the day, he got 200 million. He got to have a good marketing team behind him. Not marketing, investing team behind him, so that way they can take that money.
We're not gonna invest your money. We don't like you. We're not gonna take your fucking money. You know who you investing with? Jewish dudes, Italian dudes, Russian dudes. I'm not taking your fucking money. I don't need it. Just like you didn't need the 47 million, I don't need your fucking money.
Yeah.
So where you gonna go? We're gonna put you in the corner slowly but surely. And one thing we don't know is black people don't stick together. Puff Daddy not coming to save you.
So you think they're gonna try Dave Chappelle?
Wait, hold on.
Dave Chappelle who?
Listen.
They're gonna try Dave Chappelle, Kyrie.
Puff Daddy's not coming to save
like
you.
how they did Dave Chappelle.
No. See, what Dave Chappelle did was say, fuck you and I'm out.
He went to Africa.
Yeah, he went to Africa. So now, but listen.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right now, Kyrie, again, you got to remember, he's a young black multimillionaire who's going against the establishment. They want to walk that dog. Because what Esso said a few moments ago, about censorship, I said it's bigger than that. Never in society has a black man been able to accumulate a large amount of wealth quickly without selling drugs or being an athlete. That's offensive. You remember what that cop said to Frank Lucas in American Gangster? You represent progress.
Yeah.
And
we got to kill that, bro.
We got to kill that. A black man that can make money off his brain and on YouTube. The scariest thing would be a black version of Mr. Beast. You know who Mr. Beast is?
They're not even going to let Mr. Beast get that big because the other people, the other colors, get more money per view or per whatever CPM than us. We could have 1 million subscribers and they could have 100,000 and they're gonna pay them more money than us.
Of course.
Because of the color of the skin.
Of course.
So you can't even beat the computer.
That's the power. That's the power. They're afraid. Imagine a black version of Mr. Beast. Now he can employ other black people. He can employ and show up other people how to work this system. Now you can't tell him. And people think, oh, no one's going to be mad or afraid. Always remember what happened at, the Black Wall Street when they burnt it down. Mm-hmm. Why? It was black people minding their business, making their money, not bothering anybody. And they said, fuck that. That's why I always said, let's move back to Africa.
This nigga's spitting right now.
What happened, Ghost? Okay, thank you. And I've always been aware. You know why I know they want to walk the dog with Kyrie? When I used to have my job, right, and I would bark on all the customers, Esso would be on the phone. He's like, how come they don't fire you?
I would literally be, no. Tell him he's with the customers and he got his earphones in with me and he's turning around like, why don't you just shut up and sit down or something? I'm like, yo, bro.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what job?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk
about it. All right.
And then I would take 3 weeks off, right?
Like, what job?
And Esso would be like, yo, how you take 3 weeks off? Like, did you fill out paperwork? It's like, I don't show up. Anytime I got in trouble, the number one place they would send me to is sensitivity training.
Yeah.
Be careful with that. That's the way they try to walk you and make people feel happy. Yeah, we've reconditioned him. That's what they want to do, recondition Kyrie.
Yep.
They're going to drag him and say, cut all that nigger shit out.
Yep.
And they want to make an example so guys like you and your son and Esso's kids and Ghost kids
they
can be
scared. They scared
chill
now.
out, little nigga.
See,
Yeah? Your 250 million don't
Let
mean
him say
shit.
Yo, he ain't used to being around us. Let him
I'm
say what he gonna say.
I'm really digging it for real. Like, I'm really digging it for real.
Because think about this. LeBron came out and spoke out against Kyrie. Your favorite ball player.
Yeah, of course.
Your favorite ball player.
Because they walking the dog.
And this is the problem with the race that we have. We help them walk the dog.
Of course we do.
Of course we do. LeBron went and bought them the leash. Oh, you want to walk Kyrie? Let me give you this solid gold leash and walk Kyrie
you think
like
LeBron
a dog.
about to lose his $1 billion?
Absolutely.
He's not about to lose his $1 billion.
Absolutely.
Okay,
not.
so he wants his check.
So he gonna do everything.
Are you cool with him getting his check?
No, that ain't what I said. I'm cool. No. That ain't what I said. I'm cool with everybody getting their money. But what I'm saying is, we talking about LeBron and LeBron saying and doing what he did. What I'm saying is LeBron ain't gonna lose his $1 billion. So he gonna do whatever he can do to stay in the position he can stay in to make sure he getting that $1 billion.
That's his check. That's what I'm referring to as his check. Not a physical check, his money.
His money,
and right? And then LeBron,
and
then when LeBron retires, we all know LeBron is gonna go on and probably make more money in retirement like Michael Jordan did, right?
He's
and who's gonna pay
Jordan
LeBron?
path.
The same people that's on Kyrie's head. Okay? So I'm saying, LeBron, you want your check. I'm not mad. But as the black people in the hood is posting up, or the black people in the hood is wondering, what did Kyrie really do? That's what's going on right now everywhere. He's donated, he's done this, he did this, and I tell the black people, you know what Kyrie did? He made a mistake.
That's it.
And a black man in the public eye, you gotta be perfect, or they're gonna walk you like a dog.
That's it.
Period.
Yo.
And that's what's going on.
Everything you do as a black man in the public eye is tenfold. Everything you do. But you know, it's a tenfold. It's only tenfold when it's negative. Because like you said, he did
it's zerofold when it's
positive. It don't get no light on it. You say he did A, B, C, and D, right? We don't even know about that. You know about it because you're a journalist, right?
No, people, no. I'm not going front. People know about Kyrie's giving even when they were protesting with the jab. That's why people were so, if you paid attention, Kyrie being a giving person is known. Kids, basketball leagues. He has been probably one of the most philanthropic athletes of all time. Okay,
But
that's known.
But guess what?
He made a mistake.
They forgot about it.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, they didn't forget about it. They know about it because what did we say about when you're black? It's tenfold the other way,
it's tenfold,
and it's zero folds the other way. So when he did that, it was zero sum folding. And now when he made a mistake, and he's keep going, and he's challenging the establishment ongoing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to help him when he got somebody like Stephen A. Smith that's in a powerful position who clearly doesn't like Kyrie.
Right.
He can say he can say a nice thing, but when you watch the man face, you can be like, he don't like Kyrie.
He don't even mess with him.
I mean,
He don't mess with Kyrie. And Kyrie don't mess with him. That's backdoor stuff, pause, because they are in an industry that we're not in. So they share things and know things. But at the same time, I'm looking for Stephen A., who's also from Queens like myself, stand up, QGTM. I'm looking for him to go back to the old Stephen A. The old Stephen A. understood the black man's plight.
But he ain't gonna do that neither. You know why?
You know why?
He wants his check.
He getting that bag.
Thank you.
Exactly.
He wants his $10 million and his private jet, and he wants to fly around with Jerry Jones and talk about Jerry Jones like they not friends and get his money. So is that the problem?
What?
Kyrie doesn't need a PR. A PR is not going to help him. He's still going to be zero fold.
Zero fold.
Right?
Yeah.
So the problem is that us people that really support Kyrie, if you really do, y'all going to have to stand up and come outside and support Kyrie.
Okay, no.
Because he's
going
to need it.
How do you support Kyrie Irving now? Give them examples.
That's tough.
No. This is
him or me?
Simple.
Okay, you go first.
You got to give equal response.
Okay.
One, don't show up to the games. Don't watch the games. Don't buy merch. The black dollar is still the most
powerful dollar.
Dollar.
Yes.
That's the one thing we got.
Start right there. Boom. Second, make an example. The same way the
other communities
went in and wore their T-shirts courtside. Hey, put some people courtside and spread your message.
We support Kyrie.
Or something even more general.
We love Kyrie.
No.
What?
Whatever charity that's important to Kyrie. See, because when you say you support Kyrie, then they're going to flip it to whatever they
say
think
we love Kyrie.
No, stop.
I know what he about to say. Go ahead.
When you say that, then that means you support what they thought was the negativity.
Right.
Support the charity.
That's not going to put enough light on them.
That's not, yes it will, because they'll know. If you put 10 people with shirts, because what did they put with the other people? They put anti-what?
Semitic.
Yes. So you put the same message. If you put 10 people courtside on an ESPN game and it has a it's going to ring off. Because if we had 10 people wear Bagfuel shirts courtside, they're going to be like, whoa.
Let me go. You go first.
But this is the thing, though, with the 10 people courtside. 10 people courtside. I was looking at courtside tickets yesterday. The minimum courtside ticket is like $1,200.
You
want 10 black people.
Yes.
Kyrie gonna pay for it. Kyrie gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
It's a write-off.
Yeah.
It is a write-off.
You said he need a new PR.
Yeah. What we talking about?
He gonna pay for it.
He's helping you with the PR work.
So you saying that his charity gonna go to Kyrie? Listen, we willing to sit courtside with the support Kyrie shirts on, but the tickets is $1,200 a piece. We know he got it. We know he gonna pay for it. We know it's a tax write-off.
Gotta pay it. It's gonna come from the charity. Everything is a write-off. When you making $47 million, you know how much write-off you need? You need $30 million. That was a write-offs in order to keep $15 million. So you got to spend the money anyway. But my thing to him is, if they put Bagfuel up there, people know we're Bagfuel.
Yeah.
If they put a charity up there, they don't know that's
Kyrie. No, you don't understand. The prolificness of the message already starts. Because they're going to say, what is that? They're gonna search into it.
No, they're not.
Yes,
because I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna. I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell y'all why they're not gonna do it. Because the TV people is owned by Jewish Network, and they know what you're doing.
No, you cannot fight that.
But this is crazy that you. But hold on, honey. I will Esso on this because before we even got that deep into this, what we talking about right now, I was gonna say how we gonna support it when we don't own not a TV network.
It's not about the TV. I'm telling you right now, when you sit down in them chairs, I've sat courtside. Trust me, it's a different lifestyle. It's a different mentality. And you know that. You've sat courtside.
I sat on the floor too, but you're missing the point.
So then,
what is gonna make bro? You talking from a bargain basement.
No, it's not.
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why.
We watched it happen.
You watched it happen for Jewish people.
So now black people.
Not black.
So now black
not
people.
Black.
All right, so what they're gonna make hold on. So the black people pay for the chairs. What they gonna tell them to do? Take their shirt
No,
off?
keep the fucking chairs. You know what we're not gonna do? Space Ghost. If you put that camera on them motherfuckers, you're fired.
You know why? It's
You're fired,
impossible.
Space Ghost. And Mr. Commentator, and Mr. Commentator, if you mention them motherfuckers, you're fired.
But here's what you're gonna do now. So when they're running up and down the court, you're gonna blur out when they're running up and down.
You goddamn right.
So you're gonna blur half the game.
Yes, you can blur the 10 people.
It sounds crazy.
you
No,
have to
hold
blur
on,
the game.
hold on. It do
You have to
sound
blur the
crazy
game.
though.
So they're gonna blur out Kyrie.
Nah,
then.
it do sound crazy, but I can see that happening though. Yeah,
bugging.
like I can see that happening. I ain't gonna hold
They
you.
can do anything
Like, yo,
with a camera.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, it sound crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. I can see them going to that extent, bro. I really can see them going to that extent, bro.
In order to blur out all those people courtside, because they're floor level.
10 people is not a lot of people.
Listen, they did it with 5 people.
They're gonna blur the shirt. They're not gonna blur the people. They can blur that. They can, bro.
So they're blurring and moving, right?
Wait, time out. Let's talk, let's talk real business for a second because you joking. Anywhere you go, when they don't want your logo to show, they blur your logo. Anywhere. That's easy. They don't gotta blur the people. They're gonna blur the logo on 10 people. That is so cheap for them.
All right. They can blur the logo that fast on live television?
It ain't live.
Yes,
it's not. No, it's behind. No. The games. There's a lag.
There's a lag.
The games ain't live. This is what I'm trying to tell
lagging.
you. When the game tips off, it has not tipped off on TV.
What is it, 10 seconds?
No, more than that. They do that because people curse. They do that, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is big business. They're not gonna let you do it. So when you think it's 10 fucking t-shirts,
and then to keep it real with you, I honestly think they'll try to escort them out. I swear, I think they'll try to figure out a way to escort these people out, bro.
If they took Charles Oakley out of the fucking Madison
they'll
Square
figure out a way to
Garden,
escort these people
Let
up
me
out
tell
of
you
there,
something.
bro.
If they
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. They escort them out. That would actually be bigger. Yeah. What? They just escorted all these 10 black people out because they're supporting their charity, which is a great foundation.
What charity? What charity? I didn't see no charity because the shirts was blurred.
Bro, we talking about the social media era. The reason why that Charles Oakley shit went off, it wasn't because of what happened on ESPN. It was because other people with this shit right here. So if you think I can go to Shade Room.
Now that is what's gonna get them.
I'm about to kill y'all. I'm about to kill your whole philosophy.
Yeah.
Let me kill their whole philosophy, Ghost.
All right.
Let me kill them. Charles Oakley was a white and black thing and a Chinese thing. Charles Oakley is an icon in New York City. It was not black. It was not just black. It wasn't black people saying, don't take Oak out. It was everybody. Kyrie, no.
We're not talking about Kyrie. We're talking about 10 black people supporting a charity. Stop.
Supporting Kyrie's charity.
Hold on. It doesn't matter.
What you mean?
Because you're not getting it. Take it out. Whoever has their phone, we'll send that over to Shade Room. We'll send it over to all them publications. That's big business. This shit already breaks differently. So you can't control that.
I'm gonna end this, and we can move on. That would be nice in a perfect world where black people actually stuck together.
We're not talking about sticking together. We're talking about news, my nigga.
That's new. Hynaken.
Okay.
What you're saying, Hynaken. Listen to what you're saying. The Jewish people went with the t-shirts on, right? That's sticking together.
Okay.
That's what they're doing.
Okay.
If we want Kyrie, we said, what are we going to do to support Kyrie Irving? So that means they would have to stick together, wear the 10 t-shirts. The other people is doing social media, like me and you got to be like, oh, wow, who's fucking, what they call it? Whose charity is this? Yeah. We don't even know. Us black people don't even know what charity it is to say I'm gonna put the camera on you and expose it. Then nobody knows. That's why they would have to say we love Kyrie.
No,
so
they're not gonna let that go.
All right, then they're not gonna let what you're saying go.
Because here's what I'm saying right now. The moment you're sitting in front of a camera and it's 10 shirts, it's just like you said, promo and marketing. When niggas come with all their t-shirts, what's the point of it? To see it, to make an impact and make a statement. So we're talking about promo and marketing niggas. Now, all of a sudden, 10 niggas sitting courtside wearing a t-shirt is not gonna matter?
But to be the devil's advocate, do you think that a charity that he donate to is willing to risk the rest of their funding from other people by supporting him courtside?
That's a great question.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, that's
because
a great question.
If the people willing to take everything from him, what makes you think that people ain't willing to take everything from the charity that they've been donating to, and it just so happened he been donating to them too?
They want to crush him.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna wipe the whole board with everybody and start over.
It's crush time.
It's
That's
done.
all I'm saying.
And I don't know no charities about to sit up and say, man, I'm about to risk my funding for Kyrie because I don't see it happening. Like I don't see it happening.
Guess what that means? What Esso said 2 minutes ago.
What?
Niggas ain't sticking together.
I just don't see it happening, bro. That's what I don't see it about to happen, bro.
And that's all I'm saying.
We done had this whole 10-minute argument about this shit. And at the end of the day, it ain't gonna happen because ain't nobody risking their money for Kyrie. This ain't about to happen,
and
bro.
I said that. That's why. That's why
there's no way to support
Ghost
Kyrie.
made a comment to me. That's why I asked him. I said, Ghost is in about me. I said, are you risking your check? And that's what it is.
So can I ask you a
question? This is a money
then?
world. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? Let's just say the news he got that was fake news. Let's just say it was real, and not to speak nothing bad about Kyrie. Do you think that the best option for him to do is retire?
Nah, I wouldn't retire. I'm be honest. The best option for him to do is what he's doing is going the hard way, because that's what they do to black men. Once he comes out of this, like to be real, he could have just apologized.
He could have.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm just keeping it real. Like how they told me I gotta apologize to somebody on camera right now. Mm-hmm. Because I feel like black people, we do gotta stick together, and something that I did would not do that, mm-hmm. right? So I'm gonna apologize. And it's hard for us people to say I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been oppressed so much that I can see Kyrie saying, like, how can a black man that's been involved with slavery and we are the bottom barrel of the basement, we get treated like trash. How can I be racist? Is what he's gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
I think the best option is for him to retire.
I don't know if the best option is for him to retire. I think that's the best option if he don't apologize. Let me tell you something. As a man, as you get older, you learn you have to apologize in situations even when you don't think you're wrong.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Trust me.
Do you understand? So
trust me, I know about apologizing when you're not wrong.
Even if he stand on his business that he said and everything he did, mm-hmm. even if he 100% don't believe that he wrong, and in the back of his mind he really want to go out like a martyr, mm-hmm. sometimes it's best to just, my bad, man. I ain't even mean it like that. You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't this is what I kept trying to tell you. It ain't, my bad ain't enough.
It's not enough. He's black.
They gonna walk him.
They walked Kanye.
They did.
They're gonna try to walk Kyrie.
So maybe the best thing is, like you said, go hard like he been going.
Yo,
if he's gonna go hard, he might as well retire.
Why? If
because
I'm gonna go hard,
no, you're not. Hold on.
Okay.
He has to meet particular requirements in order to play. He has to apologize. He has to donate. He has to take 2 sensitivity trainings and be. You didn't see the whole list.
I saw.
So then, if he doesn't do all that walking the dog, he don't go back on the court. So what the fuck is I'm sorry mean if he still got more shit to do?
So listen,
you think Kanye not doing shit?
So
I'm not saying.
I don't think Kanye's doing anything.
I'm sorry is not enough.
I bet you he is.
He's doing shit.
Kanye, he's doing shit. They're just not making. They walked him already. So now he's
behind. So now don't gotta make it public no more.
He's behind.
Yeah.
This is what I'm trying.
Yeah.
This is all I'm trying to say. This is big money. This is big business.
Do you think Kyrie pride is worth? And I'm not trying to chalk it down to just pride, but I'm saying, do you think his pride is worth his $42 million? Because what you told me that he got to do, if that's the facts that we got to do, if that's the closest thing to the facts that we got to do, I'll do it. And it's not even because I'm a nut ass nigga. And it's like, oh, all right, well, I'm gonna do it because fuck it, I want this 42. I'm gonna do it because nigga, that shit ain't that deep to me.
I'll say this, and we end this like this, Kyrie. If I was you, for real, I would just lay out a real apology like I'm about to do. I'm going to apologize to Nori for saying that he's not black because it offended many people that I said that he's not black because I looked at something totally differently and I was wrong for looking at it that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel bad about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm a terrible person because I had to apologize. I don't feel like less of a man. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And we move on. Kyrie, do the same thing, get your money, and let's win a championship for New York City.
I just say retire Kyrie. That's it. Fuck these niggas.
Go ahead.